In the darkest part of the forest, there lived a lion who had forgotten who he was. He walked like a shadow. He hunted like a coward. He lived like an animal that had no purpose. But here is the strange truth. He was born to rule the land. And just like that lion, millions of people today are living far below their purpose. This story might change how you see your life forever. Once, in a vast wilderness, a lion cub was born during a violent storm. The wind howled. The rain fell like arrows from the sky. In the chaos, the cub became separated from his pride. Alone, small, frightened, he wandered into a valley where a herd of animals lived. They did not see a future king. They saw just another creature trying to survive. So the lion grew up among them. He walked carefully. He avoided conflict. He learned to stay quiet. And slowly, something tragic happened. He began to believe he was weak. Most people are not limited by ability. They are limited by the environment that taught them who they are. If a lion grows up among sheep, he may never discover his roar. Years passed. The young lion watched other animals run their lives with fear. They feared storms. They feared hunger. They feared predators, and he feared them too. Yet deep inside him, something felt wrong. Sometimes when the wind blew across the valley, he felt a strange power in his chest. A voice inside whispered, "You are meant for something more." But he ignored it, because purpose often whispers before it roars. Many people feel this same quiet voice, the voice that says, "You can build something great. You can change your life. You can become more." But fear, comfort, and routine bury that voice. One night, the valley was attacked by a pack of wild hunters. Animals ran in panic. The lion ran too. But while running, he slipped and fell into a deep canyon. He was trapped, alone in the darkness. No food, no help, no escape. For 3 days he lay there, weak and exhausted. And for the first time in his life, he asked himself a dangerous question. Why was I born? Pain often forces the question we avoid. Purpose is usually discovered in darkness, not comfort. Many great lives begin with a moment like this. A moment where a person says, "I cannot keep living like this." At the bottom of the canyon was a small pool of water. The lion leaned down to drink. For the first time, he saw his reflection clearly. Golden mane, sharp eyes, a creature built for power. And suddenly, he realized something. He did not look like the animals he lived with. He looked like the kings of the wilderness. Something ancient woke up inside him. His chest expanded. His heart pounded. And for the first time in his life, the lion roared. The canyon shook. The mountains echoed. The valley heard it. And in that moment, he remembered who he was. Purpose begins with identity. You cannot live a powerful life if you believe a small story about yourself. You must first change the answer to one question. Who am I? The lion was still trapped, but something had changed. Before, he tried to escape with fear. Now he tried with belief. He climbed, he slipped, he fell, but he kept climbing, hour after hour, until finally he reached the top. And when he stepped out of the canyon, the valley looked different, not because it changed, but because he had changed. Purpose does not remove difficulty. Purpose gives you strength to endure difficulty. The lion never returned to the fearful life. He walked the forest with confidence. He protected the weak. He faced danger without hesitation. And the animals that once ignored him now followed him. Not because he demanded it, but because purpose creates natural leadership. When you live with purpose, you stop chasing approval. You stop fearing failure. You stop shrinking yourself. You begin to lead your life instead of escaping it. Somewhere inside you, there is a roar waiting to be heard. But the world is full of valleys that teach lions to live like sheep. The question is not, do you have purpose? The real question is, are you brave enough to discover it? If this story spoke to you, Take 10 seconds and ask yourself one honest question. What would my life look like if I lived with my true purpose? Write your answer in the comments. Because the moment you speak your purpose, you begin to become it. And remember this, a lion does not become king the day he is born. He becomes king the day he remembers who he is.